After killing Clifford the rabies-infected dog, we go on a walk with the Seeker person, and she explains to us the meaning of the Rotten Vale and the Coral Highlands and how they connect to each other. The Rotten Vale being where all monsters in the area go to die, and that abundance of energy released when they die spurts up the way and creates the Coral Highlands, and as well going all across the land through like caves underneath the entire island that transmits nutrients across the land, so to the forest and the desert and likewise everywhere.
Important question?
What's that?
Who's at the heart of it? What monster could serve as the nutrients for a system this large? What's the mystery behind the Elder Crossing? You know the answer.
They die here.
Bingo! An Elder's death is the catalyst. The Vale is Zora Magdaros' resting place. Or at least it should be. The clues are all here, but Zora is nowhere to be found.
It was drawing in energy, storing it as it moved on. Was it trying to deliver it somewhere?
I don't know. But I know who might. The first Wyverians have lived here much longer than us. Seek them out.
Yeah, okay. With that new information, we now venture into the ancient forest to find those ancient old Wyverians. Finding the ancient Wyverian, we are told that Zora Magdaros is about to go kaboom in the cave system, and upon its death will completely annihilate the entire island. And to find him, we've been told we need to kill a Rathalos and a Diablos, otherwise we are not worthy of hunting him down, so that is our next task.
Top of the food chain?
Round one. Fight!
First up is the main man himself, the mascot of the entire franchise, and King of the Skies, Rathalos. Much like his wife, Rathian is just a flying wyvern that can do poison, normally, as well as shoot his fireballs, but also, because why not, he also does Blast Blight, because he's a fucking bastard. Rathalos, much to his name King of the Skies, spends a lot more time in the air compared to his wife. But it's okay because you can just use a single flash bomb and get him on the ground into a stun animation that lets you wail on him. So that's good. And unlike his wife, he doesn't do the charge all the time, which is very nice. I would rather have him be in the air more so I can flash bomb him, get him down, than have him constantly running back and forth like a fucker. and eventually the King of the Skies was brought down in my trap so I could get more pieces of his supple body to wear on myself. And after that it was time to move on to the horned devil of the desert, Diablos. That Diablos is such a bastard, he will roar and charge at you immediately after the cutscene ends to try and gore you instantly. Now, this flying wyvern, yes he is a flying wyvern despite the fact he does not fly, is really cool. I do like his design. I do hope his cousin, Monoblos, gets featured very soon because he's also incredibly cool. I was very lucky to get part breaks quite easily with this guy, with my ice dual blades, but by no means is he an easy fight because he will dig and come out the ground at max speed to just fuck you up. However, when he does dig, if you have sonic bombs on you, Diablos is so attuned to hearing for when he digs underground, sonic bombs will disorientate him and give you a nice opening to deal some good damage. However, if you when you run out of sonic bombs, things will go his way more often than not, because he will just bum you. Oh yeah, and if you haven't noticed by my cat constantly being put to sleep, this absolute fucker not only does Blast Bite, he also does Sleep, which is an incredible combo, which means as soon as you get put to sleep, he'll come over, he'll touch you, and then you'll explode. eventually, after nearly half an hour of fighting, the Diablos goes down. And oh boy, was that fun. And this is only low rank. It's only going to get harder from here when I go to high rank and then master rank. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what bullshit happens there. Meeting back up with the Wyverian, we find out that Zorah Magdaros is heading towards the Everstream, which is the big caveway connected system that connects all of the land. And if Zorah Magdaros dies down there, it'll go kaboom and the whole island will die. So we need to head back to camp and be like, yo guys, we cannot let this happen. Let's do something about this, which is what we do. Heading back to the council table, we alert everyone of the news that Zorah Magdaros will be reaching the Everstream and dying soon. So, as if we didn't learn anything from last time, we decide to try and set up another barrier to divert Zorah Magdaros. Not to capture this time, just divert out to sea. And with that, we'll have the help of the Argosy captain and his ship, equipped with a giant Dragonator, which will hopefully be our ace in the hole to divert Zorah Magdaros away. However, before fighting the giant fire mountain, we have a quest to kill the lightning horse, which is great, an actual proper Elder Dragon hunt in low rank. With the current setup, I'm sure how this cannot go wrong. Kirin is, I'm pretty sure, the smallest Elder Dragon, and out of all of them, probably the weakest, but in comparing Elder Dragons to anything else, Kirin will still happily stomp on your ass and impale you through any orifice with his horn. Kirin is, obviously being small, quite hard to hit the one place that you want to, which is his face to shatter his horn, and his AoE lightning attacks are complete bullshit because they will linger around for way too long, give you Thunderblight and Paralysis to just make your day even worse, and they will also just straight up target you. This fight was fucking dreadful. I hate Kirin and everything it stands for. I can't wait until I get to see you-know-who absolutely obliterate your face down the line. Kirin is not fun. I don't think no game that I've fought Kirin in has it been fun. It's mainly just the lightning attacks, which yes I get, is an Elder Dragon, it's meant to be powerful and strong, but at the same time, you're a fucking horse. I could sell you to Tesco. If you break a leg, you should be dead. Eventually, after about half an hour of trying to beat the horse to death to continue beating him after he's died, the horse falls, and thank fuck, this was not enjoyable. And this is the low rank version. I am not excited for, actual proper Elder Dragon fights down the line, because if it's anything to go off by this fight, oh no, I'm in trouble. And now it's time to fight the giant living volcano, the monster that started off this entire expedition, this journey, and the end of low rank. Join me as I attempt to quell nature's fury given form. Immediately beginning the quest, we are thrust upon our Windrake and sent towards the walking volcano to land on its back and do as we once did before, damage the magma cores in hopes of weakening it significantly so we can send it running away. Doing as we normally do, we wail on his magma cores, so there's just a lot of doing this, if I'm honest, doing this until the big man himself, Nargigante, appears for us to fight again. I may or may not run away from him because you don't actually need to fight Nargigante to proceed, and I just wanted to do more damage to Zorah Madros by going for his magma core on his face, so that is what I do, because nah. After witnessing how crazy I am at jumping off of Zorah Madros and coming back unharmed, Nargigante is scared and runs away, which is the reason he's repelled and totally not because it's on a time limit. Eventually, Zorah gets too close to the barrier for comfort, and all of the hunters are recalled back to start blasting him with cannon fire and ballista once before to try edge him away from the barrier and into the ocean. The next bit of the fight is quite boring. It's just running back and forth with cannons, loading them up, shooting at him, loading up more, shooting more cannonballs at him. But eventually, you're able to jump down onto the ship and use the Dragonator, which does a bunch of damage, and that signifies the turning point of the fight where he needs to be scared of us, because we're the real monsters here who want to kill this innocent creature who's just lost and confused. Hitting the Dragonator causes a morale boost, and in proving ourselves that we are the hero of the story. And with another massive blow from the Dragonator to Zorah Madros, sends him reeling in pain and away into the ocean. We have successfully done it. We have made Zorah Madros retreat away from the Everstream, and therefore saving the entire continent. Let's go us. And that ends low rank and the story with it. Next time, whenever that may be, cough cough, will be beginning high rank and all the pain that incurs.